Hello guys, welcome to this session. In this session, we are going to do 30 plus MCQs in general chemistry. And these questions are from the topic that is atomic structure, chemical and physical change. So yes, if anyone is visiting the channel for the first time, so please subscribe the channel and don't forget to press the bell icon also. So let us start our session with the first question. Your question is, who discovered neutrons in atoms? First option is J.J. Thomson, B option is Chadwick, C option is Rutherford, and D option is Newton. So the right answer will be option B, that is Chadwick. Chadwick discovered the neutrons, right? And here I mentioned the all, that is protons, neutrons and electrons. इनकी discovery किसने की थी? So first देखिए, protons was discovered by Rutherford in the year 1909. Neutrons discovered by James Chadwick in the year 1932, and electrons discovered by J.J. Thomson in the year 1897. The year is not that much important, but आपको ये याद रखना है इनके जो है डिस्कवरर के नेम, राइट? Next question is, which of the following is not a part of atom? A option is electron, B is proton, C option is neutron, and the last one option is photon. So the right answer will be option D, that is photon. Next question is, what are those atoms called that have equal number of protons but different number of neutrons? A option is isobars, B option is isomers, C option is isotones, and the last option is isotopes. So the right answer will be option D, that is isotopes. And here guys I mentioned some important definition, that is isotones क्या होते हैं, isotopes क्या होते हैं, what are the differences in between that, and isobars and isomers. So आपने क्या करना है, प्लीज पॉज द वीडियो और इन सभी को अच्छे से जो है रीड आउट कर लीजिए, राइट? Next question is, the components of the nucleus of the atoms are: A option is electrons and protons, B option is electron and neutron, and the last C option is proton and neutron, and the last option is proton, neutron and electron. So right answer is option C, that is proton and neutron are present in the nucleus of the atom. That is option C is the right answer. Next question is, what is the mass number of the element in the atom of which there are 2 neutrons, 2 protons and 2 electrons? A option is 2, B option is 4, C option is 6 and the D option is 8. तो इसके लिए आपको पता होना चाहिए कि मास नंबर का फॉर्मूला क्या होता है. तो मास नंबर होता है प्रोटॉन्स प्लस न्यूट्रॉन्स, राइट? नंबर ऑफ प्रोटॉन्स प्लस नंबर ऑफ न्यूट्रॉन्स. तो यहाँ पर जो है 2 प्रोटॉन्स दिए हुए हैं और 2 न्यूट्रॉन्स दिए हुए हैं. इट मींस मास नंबर आएगा आपका इक्वल टू 4. दैट इज ऑप्शन बी इज द राइट आंसर, राइट? Next question is, which of the following is not an atom molecule particles? A option is neutron, B is proton, C option is deuteron, and last option is electron. So right answer is option C, that is deuteron. Next question is, alpha particle have 2 positive charges. Its mass is approximately equal to that of: A option is 2 proton, B option is 1 nucleus of the atom, C option is the sum of masses of 2 positrons and 2 neutrons, and the last option is 2 positrons, as each positron has only one positive charge. So right answer is option B, that is 1 nucleus of the atom. Next question is, the helium nucleus contains: A option is only 1 proton, B option is 2 proton, C option is 2 proton and 2 neutrons, and last option is 1 proton and 2 neutrons. So helium contains 2 protons and 2 neutrons. That is option C is the right answer. Next question is, which of the following statement is correct about atomic structure? A option is neutrons and electrons are in the nucleus and protons revolve around the nucleus. And second one option is electrons and neutrons are in the nucleus and protons revolve around the nucleus. And C option is protons and neutrons are in the nucleus and electrons revolve around the nucleus. And the last option is, that is option D, that is protons, neutrons and electrons all are in the nucleus. So you have to choose the correct statement. So correct is option C, that is जो आपके न्यूक्लियस में रहते हैं वो रहते हैं प्रोटॉन्स और न्यूट्रॉन्स, और जो इलेक्ट्रॉन होते हैं वो रिवॉल्व करते हैं अराउंड द न्यूक्लियस, राइट? Next question is, isotopes are atoms of the same elements whose: A option is atomic weights are the same but atomic number are different, B option is atomic weights are different but atomic number are the same, C option is atomic weights and atomic number are the same, and last option is none of the above. So the right answer is option B. Isotopes are the atoms of same elements which are having atomic weights are different but atomic numbers are the same, right? Next question is, which of the following has negative charges? A option is alpha ray, B is gamma ray, C option is beta ray, and D option is theta ray. So right answer is option C, that is beta ray. Next question is, the isotope of the nucleus of an atom is the nucleus in which: A option is the number of neutron is the same but that of proton is different, B option is the number of protons is the same but that of neutrons is different, C option is the number of protons and neutrons is the same, but that of electrons is different. एंड डी ऑप्शन इज द नंबर ऑफ बोथ प्रोटॉन्स एंड न्यूट्रॉन्स आर डिफरेंट. इसके लिए आपको आइसोटोप की डेफिनेशन पता होनी चाहिए जो मैंने आपको प्रीवियस में बताई. सो आई होप कि आपने वो रीड आउट की होगी और आपने इस टाइम पर इसका आंसर गेस कर लिया होगा. तो इसका राइट आंसर आएगा ऑप्शन बी, दैट इज द नंबर ऑफ प्रोटॉन्स इज द सेम बट दैट ऑफ न्यूट्रॉन्स इज डिफरेंट. राइट. Next question is which of the following pairs is a particle antiparticle? A option is electron and positron. B option is proton neutron. C option is photon electron, and the last option is neutron and neutrino. So right answer is option A, that is electron and positron. Next question is who discovered radioactivity? Very easy and the important one question. A option is Rutherford, B option is Becquerel Henry, C option is Bohr, and D option is Madame Curie. So right answer is option B, that is Becquerel. Next question is radioactivity is measured with. A option is hydrometer, B is Geiger counter, C option is seismometer, and D option is ammeter. So right answer is option B, that is Geiger counter. Next question is the order of filling of the shell of an atom is governed by. A option is the Aufbau principle, B option is Heisenberg uncertainty principle, C option is Hund's law, and D option is Pauli's exclusion principle. So right answer is option A, that is the Aufbau principle is used to fill the shell of an atom. Next question is which of the following is made up of only one type of atoms? Your A option is mineral compound, B option is mineral mixture, C option is natural elements, and the last option is none of the above. So right answer is option C, that is natural elements. Next question is in the context of a molecule of a chemical element, magnetic quantum number is related to. A option is orientation, B option is shape, C option is size, and D option is spin. So right answer is option A, that is orientation. Next question is who discovered the atomic nucleus? A option is Rutherford, B option is Dalton, C option is Einstein, and D option is Thomson. So right answer will be option A, that is Rutherford discovered the atomic nucleus in the year 1911. Next question is which one of the following is an example of a physical change? A option is silver utensils turning black in air, B option is burning of candles, C option is formation of curd from milk, and the last option is sugar dissolving in water. So the right answer is option D, that is sugar dissolving in a water is an example of a physical change, and the other remaining three are the example of chemical change, right? Next question is pasteurization is a process in which. A option is milk is kept for 24 hours at a very low temperature, B option is milk is heated for 8 hours, C option is milk is first heated for a long time and then cooled suddenly in a definite time, and the last option is none of these. So right answer is option C, that is milk is first heated for a long time and then cooled suddenly in a definite time. This process is known as pasteurization, जिसको कि pasteurization of milk भी कहते हैं, right? Next question is which of the following is or are example of a chemical change? Your first statement is crystallization of sodium chloride, second statement is melting of ice, and third is the curdling of milk. So you have to choose the correct code to tell the which statements are the correct one. So the right answer will be option B, that is only 3. Next question is due to impurities the boiling points of liquids. A option is rises, B option is falls, C option is remains the same, and D option is there is no relation. So right answer is option A, that is rises. It means boiling point of the liquid rises if there is impurities present in the liquid. Next question is the techniques of chromatography is used in. A option is identifying colored substance, B option is determining the structure of substance, C option is fractional distillation of colored substance, and the last option is separating substances from a mixture. So the right answer is option D, that is separating substances from a mixture. Next question is why does water boil below 100 degrees centigrade at high altitude? A option is since atmospheric pressure falls, the boiling point falls, B option is because gravitational becomes weaker, C option is due to strong winds in the hill, and last option is none of the above is correct. So right answer is option A, that is since atmospheric pressure falls, the boiling point also falls. Next question is conversion of water into vapor is called. A option is natural, B option is physical change, C option is chemical change, and D option is biological change. So right answer is option B, that is conversion of water into vapor is an example of a physical change. That is option B is the right answer. Next question is the process of making camphor vapor from solid camphor is called. A option is evaporation, B is freezing, C option is melting, and last option is sublimation. So right answer is option C, that is melting. Next question is, in which form is energy produced in hydrolysis? A option is in the form of light, B option is in the form of heat, C option is in the form of sound, and last option is in the form of acid. So right answer is option D, that is in the form of heat. Next question is, which of the following is an example of chemical change? A option is white light splitting into 7 colors on passing through a prism. B option is vegetables turning soft on boiling. C option is kneaded earth turning brittle on drying. And last option is dissolution of salt in water. So right answer is option D, that is vegetables turning soft on boiling. This one is the example of chemical change. Next question is, which of the following colloidal system is observed in fog? A option is liquid in gas, B option is gas in liquid, C option is solid in gas, and D option is liquid in liquid. So right answer is option A, that is liquid in gas. Next question is, which of the following statements is not correct? A option is the boiling point of an aqueous solution is higher than that of pure water. B option is the water potential of a solution increased by the addition of solutes in it. C option is the vapor pressure of water in a solution is lower than that in pure water. And last option is, when a solution is separated from a water by semi-permeable membrane, the flow of water can be stopped by applying pressure on the solution. You have to choose the incorrect statement. So option B, that is the second statement, is incorrect one, because the water potential of solution get decreased by addition of the solutes in it, and the remaining three statements are right one, which means correct one, right? So that's it for today, guys. I hope that you love the session. Please give a one thumbs up to video. We will meet soon in the next session. Till then, bye bye and take care.